What's up, you guys? My name's Danea and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time no see you all, but I'm back and I'm better, and I hope that each and every one of you all are safe at home right now, as we know what's been going on around the world with the coronavirus. I hope that each and every one of y'all family members are safe, and if not, you're in my prayers. And again, thank you guys for tuning in today. And so, as you can tell by the title, today's video is college classes. And my unpopular opinion is that they're honestly not that hard. First tip for college classes is to learn how to study. You guys, when I tell you all that coming to college, like, one, it's already a lot. Two, the classes are a lot, the social life is different, and especially going to UGA, a huge school where, you know, they have everything. They have football, so they have entertainment, they have great academics, and learning how to balance those two is really important. But if you learn and practice how to really study right now, you won't have to worry in college. And I just believe that nobody can really tell you how to study. You know when you studying for real and when you not. I knew, and I just thought that I would be okay. And whenever somebody said this, because I would hear a lot of college students tell me this, I'd be like, whatever, okay, I studied and passed my tests in high school with A's, so I don't need to really study. Okay, that's gonna get you, because it got me. When I first got to my college class, especially pre-cal, y'all, I took pre-cal in 11th grade. But that pre-cal in college, especially at UGA, is something so totally different. It's so different. And so I had to really learn how to study. And it's like, how do you study math? And then for each class, you have to know what works for studying. And so for me, for pre-calculus, for example, I had to understand that studying was not reading the math book, because, you can't really study by doing that. But for me, that was working out math problems and making sure that I took the time to understand what I was doing through the math problems, and not just doing the problems to be doing them. And so that is my first tip. Learn how to study for real right now before you get to college, or if you are in college, to be successful, study for real. Tip number 2, AP tests will save you money and time. Y'all, I can't stress that enough. And I know with everything that's going on, a lot of AP tests have either been, I think, canceled or put online, or whichever one. Take advantage of that, because they will save you money and time. I know a lot of people avoid AP tests in high school, but y'all, don't do that. And I know if some college kids are watching right now, y'all know that when y'all took those AP tests, you were so grateful. Right now, I believe I may be graduating early because I had a lot of AP tests coming into college. And so I know a lot of students also do dual enrollment. You all take advantage of the stuff. I wish somebody would have stressed that importance to me, because it will save you money, your parents money, whoever paying your tuition, it will save them some money. Because the AP test, once you take that, and y'all may already know this, but once you take the test and you pass it, depending on your score, you can test out of a class, and that means more money in your pocket, less time in college, more money in your pocket, more debt free. And so that's how my mindset was. And I just want to share that with you all, because people did tell me about it, but I didn't understand how important it was till I'm in college right now. And wow, I don't have to take these courses that everybody else is stressed over, like history and all the courses that you can learn in high school, and they are really just filler classes for your first year. But a lot of those classes I didn't have to take because I took advantage of AP classes. And I want to tell y'all the importance of doing that and taking advantage of dual enrollment. If you want to save you some money and some time, make sure you're invested in your AP classes right now. Tip number 3, your first semester will be something to adjust to. I can't stress that enough. And y'all, I might as well say second semester too, with all of this is going on. And side note, to any senior who has missed out on their semester, on their year, my condolences and my sincerest compassion goes out to you all, because I don't even know, couldn't imagine how that feels. And so just a little side note, I just want to encourage you all to know that everything that you've done and have been able to do while you were at school, know that you've made your mark. And despite how it's ended, know that you have made a great mark and a great change within whatever setting you found yourself, high school, middle school, college especially, because I know that has to hurt, that the class of 2020 doesn't really have a way to celebrate their ending, and you put in so much work. And so my condolences, my prayers go out to you all, and my prayer is that something is able to take place, that you all are able to at least have some type of celebration where you get to wear your cap and gown, because that says that y'all did it, y'all finished. And I just can't even imagine them canceling it. I understand why, but at the same time, I also understand how you all feel. And so my compassion goes to you all, and my prayers are to you all, that y'all will have a ceremony, that you all get to wear your cap and gowns sometime in the future, and that you're able to walk across the stage and say, I finished, I did it. And nobody's not going to take that away from me. And with that being said, again, I just give my compassion to you all, because I just feel that for you all. Like, that is so horrible, but also understanding that they're doing it for our safety. So my best wishes and prayers and deepest compassion to all of you seniors, no matter where you are in school right now. So now back to tip number 3. Your first semester will be something to adapt to. Y'all, I can't stress that enough. I can't even tell y'all how many nights I've cried, because I'm like, okay, I got this assignment due, but I also want to go to this event, and I also want to have fun. And so it's definitely something to adapt to. And my encouragement from my experience is, don't go buck wild, because some people may just be used to that freedom, or some people may not have experienced that freedom while in high school at all. And so you don't want to go out sad though. So don't be buck wild, y'all, because trust me, college is going to be there, the parties are going to be there, all of that is going to be there. So you don't have to stress out over that stuff. You really don't. And I'm the type of person, I'm not a party person. So this is a different perspective. For anybody who's not a party person, comment down below, let me know, because that's not me. Like, I love events, I love to have fun, and I'll tell anybody that, but parties, that's not my thing. And so for me, that was just understanding how to balance, because UGA hosts a lot of events. They host like, they have like this mystery dinner. They have a lot of different things basically, and I enjoy going to them. Like, they have movie nights and stuff like that. And so with me understanding I had work to do, I had to learn how to balance doing my work and going to events that I enjoyed and had fun with. I couldn't be a workaholic, and I couldn't be a funaholic. And so finding that balance is definitely something that you're going to have to adapt to for your first semester. Not to scare you or anything, because it's definitely manageable, and it's definitely something that you can achieve, but it is going to be a change. It's going to be a change. Tip number 4. So my unpopular opinion. The classes are manageable. They are. They really are. And I might just be saying this because I'm not like a STEM major. Like, I don't take any chem classes or any of that. But from my experience, because my major is business management, from my experience, the classes are not that hard. Like, they are hard, but they're not so hard to where you gonna lose your life. Like, they're not that bad. And that's my unpopular opinion, that I believe a lot of college kids won't say that. But for me, it hasn't been that bad. And I maybe also because I haven't had to take a lot of the filler classes that a lot of freshmen take, and probably because I haven't taken chem, and I won't have to. God is good, y'all. I won't have to. And so that's why I believe that my classes haven't been that hard. But in general, I feel like if you go into the mindset of knowing that they're going to be a challenge, but they're not going to be so challenging that you can't overcome it, then you're going to be successful. Because I messed up. I believed that they weren't going to be a challenge at all. And again, when I hit that pre-cal class, now that was one filler class I had to take, and that was no joke, y'all. I promise y'all. I believe I got a 69. I got a 69 on the first exam. And that was actually good, because a 60 is passing for pre-cal. And if a 60 is passing in college for pre-cal for an exam, then you know you got to study to get an A. And I did end up with an A, so there's hope at the end of the tunnel. And so with that being said, just have the mindset that your classes are going to be a challenge, but they're not going to be so challenging to where you can't overcome them. And you'll be great. Last but absolutely not least, y'all, don't stress. Don't stress. It's never worth it, y'all. Don't stress. Trust me, stressing will only lead to you feeling down, you feeling out, you wanted to give up. Don't stress about it. Like, yes, you will have stressful moments. Yes, you will have times where you're going to break down and cry. I remember, side note, the first time I came back home from college, I remember when I was in my mom's car, I just broke down crying. I was just crying so much because I was like, it feels like so much on me. Like, for the first time, I really feel like an adult. The classes were hard. Making friends was kind of hard. Like, I'm a friendly person, but making true friends was hard for me. It was just so much, y'all. I was stressed. And you're going to find yourself in those type of moments. But overall, the reason why I say don't stress, because you're going to weigh yourself down. Like, and then if you think about it, sometimes, like, I know I be stressing myself out, and I have to sit back and I be like, it wasn't that deep, Danea. Like, I really have to sit back and tell myself, like, why are you crying? Like, why are you mad? Like, it's not that serious. Like, everything happens for a reason, and you're not the only person going through something in life, and it's not the first time you've been through something. And so if that encourages you all, I wanted to say that because that encouraged me. Like, I was stressing over nothing. And we all have those moments where we stress and we feel down and out, especially in school, because y'all, this is my second semester as a freshman, and I can totally say my last semester felt like a whole nother year. Like, I felt like a whole nother person, like, for real. Because I was so, like, whoa, like, and it was a lot to get used to, but it wasn't unmanageable because I'm much better now, especially with classes being online and with you all having to be at home and quarantine. I believe that this semester is going to finish out pretty easy for me, and I hope for you, and that learning will be easy, as my bishop says. And I just think that stressing just adds more pressure on you when you already have different things to balance and juggle as a student. So don't stress. It's that simple. Thank you all for tuning in. As I always say, make sure you tell your mama, your grandmama, your dad, your uncle, your auntie, whoever about my channel. And thank you guys for tuning in. If you're rocking with me, thank you, because this is going to be an exciting journey. Stay tuned.